Hello everybody, so today I will talk about calculus. The topic today is about integration. So now I will show you how to answer. We have a square minus b square equals to a minus b multiplied by a plus b. So sin x to the power of 4 we can write into sin x square everything to the power of 2. Number 1, this is about 1 to the power of 2. So we apply the formula in here and you will got about 1 minus sin x square multiplied by 1 plus sin x square. Next we have sin x square plus cosine x square equals to number 1. So we can put about 1 minus sin x square. So we put this one go to the right and you got about cosine x square equals to 1 minus sin x square. So this one we change for cosine x square. Next 1 over cosine x square we can write like this. Next we divide both sides with 1 over cosine x square. So this one we got about 1 over cosine x square. This one you got about sin x square over cosine x square. Now we have formula in here. 1 over cosine x square, that is about tan x square plus 1. And sin x over cosine x we change for tan x. So this one we change for this one. And this one we change for this one and you got about tan x square. This one we change for this one. And now tan x square with tan x square you got about 2 tan x square. Next we need to use about integration by substitution. So I will put about u equal to tan x. So if I do first the derivative for the both sides, you got about du equal to 1 over cosine x square dx. This one you got about u square. This one you got about 2u square. This one with dx we change for du. Next we need to multiply by number 2. So later that we divide by number 2. Because this way they will return back to this one. So 2 multiplied by u square plus 1. You got about 2u square plus 2. The reason I want to do this way because number 2 we separate them into 1 plus 1. And 2u square plus 1 divided by 2u square plus 1. You will got about 1. The integral of number 1 you got about u. Now we just have this one left. Now I will concentrate about this one only. So I will use about integration by trigonometric substitution. So I will put about u equals to 1 over the square root of number 2 tan t. The reason I do this way, if I do this way, I will put this one go in here, and you got about 1 over 2 tan t square. Number 2 with 1 over 2, that will simplify. Tan t square plus 1 we change for secant of t square, and later that we simplify du. First, the derivative for the both sides, you got about du equals to 1 over the square root of number 2, and we got about secant of t square dt. So we put this one go in here. Du we change for this one. So this one we change for 1 over 2 tan t square. Number 2 multiplied by 1 over 2, they will simplify. And we know that tan t square plus 1, you will go about secant of t square. Secant of t square simplified by secant of t square. The integration of this one, you got about t over the square root of number 2, and we put about c. About t, we need to return back this one. So we multiply both sides of the square root of number 2. Later that we got about t equals to r tan of this one. So we put this one to replace for t. And now we need to return back in here. So this integration, that's about this one. And we put about c, that's about the constant. About u, we need to return back to here. And we put this one go in here. And this is the final answer. This is the end. Thank you for watching.